Hey, y'all, it's Shabby Joe. How you doing? Okay, right here, I took that home decor wax from Michael's, and I stained 60 blocks, 60 tumbling tower blocks. Of course, I'm not going to show you staining them all. And I got a pizza pan from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to take that satin something or another, I don't know, I'll put it in the description box if y'all seen it. Wonderful, I'm blind. And I spray painted it. So I got that fix-all from the Dollar Tree. Y'all, I love this stuff. I think every time I go, I grab 2 packs. It's insane. It's amazing. And I'm going to take those tumbling tower blocks and put that fix-all glue down in there and wrap it all around. Look, I done a test run. It took 60 blocks. I put it together. It took 61 blocks. So y'all need to stain 61 blocks. And I took jute twine and just tied a little bow around it there until it dried to make sure nothing fell off, but it wasn't going anywhere. It was stuck within like minutes. Okay, so here I got more jute twine after it's dried, and I'm wrapping around the very bottom. That this would make a gorgeous, gorgeous tiered tray, y'all. You do 2 of those, oh my gosh, it would be absolutely. I'm in love with this thing. I ain't even playing. Okay, so I take nautical rope here and a ton of hot glue. I took the jute twine and I wrapped it around 2 more times around the middle and around the top of those tumbling tower blocks, because I think it's cool. Yeah, that's how I roll. Now look what I did here, like a dork. Cut my rope too long. I socked that hot glue in there, and I'm like, oh man, and it was already glued down. I'm like, oh, I'm trying to cut it. Oh, forget it. I'll just glue it down. Yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? And I'm going to take 4 more tumbling tower blocks and that fix-all, of course, and going to put hot glue and fix-all on those tumbling tower blocks. The only reason I'm doing this is because I'm putting little legs on it, and I want them to stand up, make them taller, longer. Y'all know what I mean? Yeah, so anyway, that's my feet for it. Look at this. Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. I might make a tier tray. I ain't even joking. I'm so in love with this thing, y'all. I don't know why. I mean, jeez. Okay, so I got one of them little cutting boards from back at Easter time. This video is all over the place. I was just like, I'm just going to make things I want to make. I don't want a theme. I don't want everything to be matchy-matchy. I just want to make stuff I want to make. And it's a little bit for everybody. There's so much stuff in here. Anyway, so I had to pop that front off of it and take the little tacks out of it, which was really easy. So me and Mod Podge, y'all know me and Mod Podge. Oh my gee whiz. But I'm like, I'm going to use it. I'm going to face my fear. Anyway, so I put like a medium coat of Mod Podge on my cutting board. And then I was like, oh dude, I didn't even pay attention. It didn't go all the way to the top of the cutting board. So anyway, what do? After it dried, I took my X-Acto knife and I cut that paper off around it, and I cut out that little hole. And I'm just taking a sanding thing and sanding it down. Oh no, here's where I removed the tacks. I get talking so much. Y'all know I talk a lot. I don't even pay attention to what I'm doing. So I'm going to sand that front of that down and give it 2 coats of Rust-Oleum Linen White Chalk paint. Yeah. Oh, and then blow dry it, or, you know. So, I got jute twine there again, and I wrapped it all the way around inside that little hole. And, of course, it don't go but a certain far down. A certain far down. Anyway, so, I took more jute twine, and I just wrapped it around the rest of it, covered up. But it still looked adorable. I thought it did. Oh, my goodness. And I'm just going to keep wrapping it. Alright. So, tack it down there. And I got my little middle piece there. And I'm just sucking the hot glue to it. And I got these stickers from the Dollar Tree, y'all. Look how cute they are. I bought 2 more sets of those. You'll get to see these up close. I should have went slower here. But you'll get to see them up close when I do the reveal of it. But oh my gosh, they had little eggs on them individually. I took 3 of them and stuck them together in a rooster and made with love at the top of it. Then they had those little buffalo check hearts. And I took 2 of them. I put one at an angle, put it in the middle, put a little cow, and these pretty little flowers and black decoration weed things around it. I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm going to give a pack of each one of those packs I got away. So, anyway, I took bamboo skewers and just cut them off with my dog nail clippers, dog nail trimmers, whatever they all were. Got them at the Dollar Tree. Cuts right through them bamboo skewers. And I'm just going to make a little frame around that center thing there. Yep. Sorry, I had a hair hanging around my face. And I'm just taking wrapping paper. Nope. I call it craft paper, so we're just going to go with that. And put it on the back just to finish it up. Take my scissors, chop it off. Then clean it up with an X-Acto knife. And this one is done, y'all. It is adorable. It is so cute. Look at those stickers. Oh my goodness. Aren't they just the cutest things? Oh. Look at those. Oh my goodness. I think they're so cute. Look at my rooster, and it says rooster. Look at my cow. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I got one of those. It makes me sad. I can't find the mason jars at the Dollar Tree. I can't find that faux leather ribbon. I can't find anything, y'all. My Dollar Trees stink. Anyway, so I'm just going to sand that down, and I cut the handle. Look at my little bug back here running. I left it running. It's funny. So I cut the handle off and the straw off, and I'm doing Mod Podge again, and that shiplap paper again. I'm just going to burnish it down. And then I got that burlap. Y'all can just use any burlap from the lemon video I did off the top of that thing. So that is the Lord's Prayer, which I think it's New King James Version. I still read the regular King James Version, so I did cut some words out because it said deliver us from the evil. So I cut out the and just put deliver us from evil. Anyway, whatever. So I made it the way I wanted. But it's the Lord's Prayer, and that's adorable. I wish I had more of those, but I got the last one. If I find more, I'll put them in a giveaway too. I think I'm going to do some cute little fun giveaway sticker stuff. Anyway, so I just cut off my additional paper, and I fussy cut around those. I make those as small as I can. I'm trying to adjust them here so they all fit. So start at the top, Our Father, and then it just says in heaven, not Our Father who art in heaven, whatever, you know, to each his own. So anyway, I'm just placing everything down there. I think this is so cute, and you don't have to do anything to it because it speaks volumes. Oh, there I'm showing you. I cut off D, and then I just put evil down. Watch me go. Man, if we could really craft this fast, we'd have videos every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry I didn't get my video out yesterday. It's because, y'all see, I just kept crafting. I was having too much fun, and I just made so many things. And then my great-nephews are up here visiting, and I'm getting a new puppy. And there's just a lot of things going on right now. So, anyway, I just trimmed that all off. And I'm taking a skewer and poking holes back through where it was. And gluing it down some craft paper. Y'all, I can't stand the back being ugly. And if y'all leave them plain, that is fine and dandy. You do you. Y'all don't have to do these just like me. You can do anything. This is for inspiration. Put anything you want on them. Y'all know. I mean, yeah. Here it is. I love that. I love all the different fonts. I love that it's all. I put the glory forever and then amen at the bottom. I added those little swirly things that came with it. I cut them out separately. Oh, here we go. So this one's a little bit more. There's a lot more to this one. So take 2 of those signs, those summer signs from the Dollar Tree. And if y'all have any spring signs left, it may be easier lengthwise. I don't know what I'm doing there. So I'm taking that super wood super glue. Anyway, the glue from the Dollar Tree. Hot glue. Nope. Wood glue. Love that stuff. I ain't even joking. That's another glue I grab all the time. If I can find it. Yeah. So, I'm just going to put that down. And I put way too much as usual. And put hot glue around the edge. And I'm going to glue those two sides together to make it thick. I'm making this for my daddy for Father's Day. Can never surprise him because he sees everything. So I'm just going to put the little clamps around it to hold it together till it dries. And you all didn't have to see that, but I don't know why I showed you. You know me. Okay, I got those 3 little boxes there from the Dollar Tree, those little crate things. This thing is so cute, y'all. It's so cute. My mom and daddy have a little stand in their dining room. And my daddy always puts his hat and his keys, because he always wears a ball cap. And his keys and different things, glasses. And in that hat on top of that thing. So I made this to sit on top of that thing, so he could have somewhere to put all his stuff. But anyway, so I measured 2.5 inches down where them holes are on that side, because I'm going to cut that off. Now, y'all, listen to me. That one came from Dollar Tree. It kept pulling up out of the thing. Anyway, get a good blade on it. My blade was not sharp. And I'm like, dude, this cannot be this difficult, because it's never been that hard before. So if you do this, put a new blade in your knife. I mean, seriously. So, yeah. Then that one had a dull blade too. I'm like, there you go, Kathy. So anyway, I'm just cutting that off. 2.5 inch mark down. Then I'm seeing, how far am I going to go here? So I went 2.5 inches. I'm like, no, I don't like that. So then I went 2 inches. And I wish I would have kept it at 2.5 inches. Do I? I don't know. It ended up working out perfect. And I don't know how I did this, y'all. It was only by luck. Yeah. Pure luck. Yeah, see me? The struggle is real, y'all. The struggle is real. I was on the struggle bus that day. So, I'm just going to sand down the sides. And the reason I put 2 sides together is because it makes it more sturdy. My friend Jenny at Lovely Moments Creating does this all the time. And I think it's a wonderful idea. I mean, still, you only got $2 in it. But then I am butchering all the pieces. So anyway, that piece I cut off the back that I cut 2 inches down, I'm going to sand it. And then I got a little bit crazy here, y'all. But, you know, I do these things. So, do what I glue. Okay, I'm taking the wood glue again. And some hot glue. And I'm going to glue that back on there. Or I'm making it back. You see what I'm saying? If you didn't see what I was saying, I could not explain what I was doing. Because, you know, well, what a mess. I'm just going to set that aside and let that dry. Oh, so I've been wanting some of that paint right there. That Sage Home Decor color paint. It's beautiful. And, oh, well, I started painting and got ahead of myself. And then you got to take plaster, that lightweight plaster, spackle, whatever. Lightweight spackle, yeah. And fill the cracks in on the sides and stuff to finish it up. Y'all don't have to, but I like for it to look finished. And I can't say professional because I don't think anything I do is professional. I even fill in that crack on the bottom, y'all. Yeah, I'm a crack filler. Anyway, what was I saying from before? Oh, those paints. You'll see here in a minute. So, I love that brush. It's a stencil brush, actually. It's by Waverly. You can get them at Walmart. There's 2 in a pack. Not 2 stencil brushes, but a regular brush, regular chalk paint brush. Or, that's not a stencil brush. It's a wax brush. Oh, stain brush. Whatever. Don't listen to me. Read the packet if you get them. Because I will steer you wrong. So, I'm just sanding off that plaster. No, that spackle, good gravy, after it dries. I don't know why I keep calling it plaster. So, I'm using that Sage Green by Folk Art Home Decor. You get it from Michael's. Plaid sent me that. So, I was like, oh, I'm so happy. I want this color. Because I heard it was like equivalent to the celery from Waverly, which Plaid makes also. And I thought, let me see, because I love that color. So I'm like, let's test this out. So I'm bringing you along with me. So, there's that color. And then there's the other one. And that home decor is a lot runnier. It's not as thick. So, that could be good and or bad. And then I'm going to paint part of it with the celery. Because it really needed 2 coats. I mean, you could almost see through that paint. So, I'm drying it. And you're welcome. I thought you wanted to see that. Gee whiz. Oh, well. So, There it is. There's the difference. Can you see? The celery is a little bit darker than the sagey color. I really like that sage. I don't know. I love both of them. I love green. Green is like my favorite color. Green and blue. Just, I don't know. Y'all wanted to know that. So, anyway, I was like, well, let's just go with this one. So I did. And you know that bag of brick and brack that Walmart sold that nobody wanted to buy because it was $5.97. So they sold it to the Dollar Tree. And then a lot of people like me bought it. And we was like, oh man, this is just junk. I've used that brick and brack like crazy. So y'all can just use craft sticks here. But I'm putting wood glue and hot glue on these little square things that came in that bag of mess that I got from the Dollar Tree. Yeah, because I separate everything out. So I'm taking the bigger squares. No, I'm not. That's the smaller one. There's one smaller than that. And I'm covering up my holes in the inside and on the back side of each crate. And then I paint them up. I just thought that looked better. Just look more finished. Again, y'all don't have to be crazy as me. I'm just certified. I should have papers. Anyway, not like a dog, you know what I mean? But not AKC registered. Anyway, I take the bigger ones and I take hot glue and wood glue. And I glue them together. I stack them up just to make it a little bit thicker because they are really thin. But yeah, you can use craft sticks, tongue depressors, whatever y'all call them, you know. And just cut them in little squares. I just used it because I had it. It was there and I'm like, let's use these up because they're in baggies and separated all over the place. So, oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. But I take the bigger ones and then I take the medium-sized ones. And I do double them up. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I knew y'all wanted to watch me do that. Oh, my gosh. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm painting now. So I'm taking that sage color paint and I'm going to paint the big ones. And then I'm taking the ink Waverly chalk paint. I love that. That stuff colors like one coat. And I'm painting the medium ones. Whatever. So a subscriber, bless her heart, sent me this. She found 3 of them. A white one, a brown one, and another one. A red one or something. And she sent me the 3 she found. Oh, I love you. And she wishes to be unnamed. I appreciate you. I thank y'all for everything you give me. It means the world to me. It really does. I just love you all. Anyway, so I take 3 tacks and I paint the heads of them with the ink Waverly chalk paint. Next time I get a bunch of mail, if anybody don't care about me saying their names, I will give you a shout out and maybe open it in front of everybody. Some of y'all do wish to remain anonymous, so I'm going to respect you, but I love you. Anyway, so I take that faux leather ribbon and I cut 3 pieces off. And I was like, I don't know how long these are. And man, I'm smart. I cut them right at 3 inches. Isn't that great? 3 inches. I'm good. So I take and glue the little tips together. Hopefully I don't make you sit through all that mess. Oh, I did. Oh, surprise. Oh, I know. I know. You guys just want to spend much more time with me watching me do nonsensical stuff. So, I take my little tacks. I push it through the lather. I'm trying to make this manly. Oh, y'all can't see me making my muscles. Anyway, I don't have muscles. My arms are flappy. Flappy? They flap in the wind. Anyway, so I'm taking the wood glue again here. And the hot glue. Y'all, this is really easy to make. And it just takes a little bit of time. But I like crafting. I like DIY. So, I don't mind. That's what I'm saying. I went crazy in my room this time. So, then I take small more pieces. The medium-sized pieces. And I cover up the hole on the inside, both sides. And I paint that black, y'all. Because you can't see the holes that way. I just think it looks better. I don't know. Am I crazy? I don't know. Okay, so I got these 5x7 frames from the Dollar Tree, canvases. And, you know, you can cut it away. like that. And I was going to do that because I thought this is going to be so much easier. Then I realized, oh, stupid, you got to take the staples out anyway. So, yeah, it didn't matter what I did either way. I had to remove the staples. And actually, these were pretty easy to get the staples out of. I'm showing y'all. Oh, look at that. Blam, blam. Take my screwdriver, pop it up, pull it out. They were easy this time. Easy. So, anyway, I'm just going to sand them down because they're rough. And go real slow. And then I'm going to put that lightweight spackle. That is what it is, right? Not plaster. Yeah. In them, let it dry real good. Sand them down real good. And then I'm going to, well, dust everything off. And I'm going to take my ink chalk paint. I'm telling y'all, one coat and then maybe a dab here and there if you miss a spot. But that's it with that stuff. So, there, look. It worked out perfect. And, yeah. So, that's my little legs. It's going to sit on his little stand thing just perfect, I think. I don't know what size it is, but... And if it don't fit there, he can use it somewhere else. Yep. So, I'm just taking wood glue and hot glue. And I'm going to stick that on there. Now, with that wood glue, y'all, it will stay. It will be sturdy. It will be fine. But, of course, me, I'm extra. So, then I went staple crazy on one side. I put like 6 staples. I don't even know. Love that staple gun. So, there. I had to paint over my staples. But look what I did. Instead of using the sage, I used the celery. I'm like, oh, man. So, I had to paint the whole top again. But here you can style this 2 different ways. So, look. Those little drawers fit right underneath that thing. And then he can put his ball cap or something on top of it. I'm just showing you. Yeah, you can style it up. I think it's adorable. Or you can put the drawers on top. You can put his things in them. And you can set stuff underneath them. Oh my goodness. Isn't that cute? Yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it. I think he's going to love it too. You can put his change in one. Oh, anyway. So I got those 2 little base things from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to mix baking soda and what color paint did I use? Plaster. Waverly plaster. Y'all, I show you this. The detail comes out so, I mean, it's funny. I tried to remove those little dots off of it, and I scrubbed and scrubbed, and then I realized I was doing it with alcohol, not acetone. So I'm like, whatever. I painted over them. And look at the texture that get. It is amazing. I love doing this, y'all. It is amazing. I'm serious. And then I tried to paint them. I have to give it 2 coats. I'm going to show you here in a little bit. But, I try to hold them as close to the camera as I can to show you all. Can you all see that texture on those? Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. Oh. Well, I want to make sure you all saw it and loved it too, I reckon. Yeah, it did. So I started blow drying. I'm like, it's hot outside. I'll take them outside and let them dry that way. So that's what I did. And then when they dried, I took this, that is Satin Terracotta by Krylon. I don't like Krylon paint. Got it on sale for $2 though. And that one's Satin Brick. Look at my Abby popping in there. And I love the 2 colors. But man, I had to give those like 3 coats. And I still didn't get them all the way covered, y'all. Yeah. But they're beautiful. I love the colors of them. Yeah. There they all were, and I just tied jute twine around the little stem of them, stuck me a succulent in them, and I think those are adorable. You do. These napkins I found it sucked in, got choked on my own spit. Oh, sorry. From the Dollar Tree. I think they're gorgeous, gorgeous. So it's 2-ply, so I'm just tearing the bottom ply off. Y'all, I've never done this before, never. And I'm like, I'm gonna try this out. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Well, with me, sometimes crazy things. But anyway, so I'm just cutting that around it because when you open the napkin, it's like a beigey cream color down the middle where the flowers are. And then the sides of them are white with a purple line around it. I don't like that. So I'm like, here we go. Mod Podging again. And I laid that down there and I was like, oh, this ain't going to work. It's round. So I just took my scissors and I cut it. Love that mauve and that, I don't know what that other color is. I'm trying to think. And then that purple, it turned out beautiful. So what I did was, of course, it's all the same pattern. So I flipped it up one way, then I flipped it the other way. I kept like rotating what end I put at the top. Y'all, seriously, never done this before. And I'm like, I'm going to make a mess of this. And it turns out so beautiful. I was so happy. That's what I'm saying. Y'all try stuff. I mean, you never know. You never know. And I was so happy with this. And I just knew I was going to mess it up. So, I'm still slapping the Mod Podge and the napkins down there. I'm sorry. I need to learn to edit better. But I think it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, y'all. I'm tired. It might be 3. I don't even know what time it is. Yeah, so I wanted to take that little stand and make me a little riser. So I took the cashew chalk paint because it's really close to the color of the napkins. And then, goofy me, I don't do this. But I cut out the flowers I mainly wanted to spotlight. Like that purple and that like magenta color and that mauve color. I don't know what y'all call it. Soft pink, I don't know. Everybody calls colors different. But I wanted to really like make sure y'all, those colors were just like bam. So I really wanted to, yeah. And the paint was still wet. That's where I went wrong. And I'm like, oh no, I don't know what I'm doing because I'm crazy. Yeah, don't do that. Make sure you put the Mod Podge down. Make sure your paint dries. Then put the Mod Podge down. Then put your little napkins down. Because they want to crinkle up everywhere. Look at me. I'm like sticking my face in it. Like, what? What's going on? What am I doing? Oh no, what did I do wrong? Then I realized. Then I just threw more Mod Podge on my vase again. I don't know why. So I'm just taking a sander. I don't know if you're supposed to sandglass, but that's how I got the extra paper off there. Anyway, yeah. So, I'm taking that brain teaser game, more pieces of it. And we'll make me little legs for my riser, y'all. This is gorgeous. This is crazy, stupid, beautiful, y'all. If that even makes sense. I'm in love with this. I ain't even joking. So, I took that ribbon off that hat from the Dollar Tree and I wrapped it around. It matched that color. Perfect. So, I think y'all would call this shabby chic. I put some mauve and purple flowers in that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh. I'm so in love with it. Yeah. I'm just so totally in love with that. And I ain't joking. I put fairy lights in it and turned the lights off. But my camera light is so bright you can't even tell it. Yeah. But it's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Here's everything, y'all. I hope y'all know that I love you from the bottom of my heart. You mean absolute world to me, y'all. Y'all are so special to me. You don't even know it. I got some things I need to share with y'all. I'm going to try to do a live. So, yeah. But I love you guys. You mean so much to me. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Big hugs, big kisses, and bye-bye.